All right, we've got BJ Denker in the center, Tra'Mayne Bondurant at the end, Jenkins, and we'll just start with questions for the players.
BJ, did that feel as good or better than you hoped it would?
I mean, we got the victory, so that's about that's what I was hoping for. Obviously, you know, the stats weren't off the charts, but we got the win. I'm happy about that.
When did you find out that you were going to be starting tonight? Kind of
I mean, I guess it was basically assumed, but I've never had a conversation with any offensive coach where they told me and said you're the starter. When we called, when it was the first play of the game, I ran out there on the field. They didn't stop me, so I was the starter.
Yeah, figure anybody's going to catch you on that play?
No.
What does that mean to you to pull off a play like that in a game like this? Especially with Kadeem not playing.
I'm sorry.
Especially with Kadeem not playing and be able to pull off a play like that.
I think the offensive line did a great job. First of all, the holds, opened up our red seat, and I just took it. As far as Kadeem, I'll be happy to have him back, and I think we'll both do a great job to help the team win.
He's never run one that far.
Oh, yeah?
I know you talk a lot about fall camp and not being with these guys for spring, but when you have a game like today, do you get a minute to sit back and kind of just appreciate being back with these guys and having a game like that tonight?
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, it was, I think in warm-ups, I ran out the tunnel and just took a lap around half the field, and I was excited. I almost blew my load there a little early and spent on my energy, but it was great being back out there in the stadium.
Can you walk me through that, the second interception, just kind of what you saw, how the play broke down with the tip and everything?
I just read the quarterback's eyes. I mean, I dropped back in my zone, and he looked at me once, and then I kind of tried to bait him, and then he looked away, and he looked back at me. I knew the ball was coming, so I just made sure I didn't drop it. I mean, it's just another interception for excitement. I mean, it's helping my defense get off the field, so, I mean, it's always good to do that.
What about the touchdown?
I mean, touchdown's always great. When you score a touchdown on defense, it always feels good. I mean, just appreciate everything that you work for and you go out there. I mean, I got the interception just off playing hard, so that's always good. So I know my coach would be happy for that.
Did you guys feel the momentum kind of change? That coach mentioned that, like your interception for the touchdown really kind of gave it to you guys collectively.
Yeah, I mean, once it happened, I seen that everybody going crazy. Then I knew that the offense was gonna go out there and do what they had to do. I mean, like I said, we all, both offense and defense, went out there, had to get our feet wet first. I mean, once we got that done, I mean, we started establishing what we can do, and we're just proud to get the victory.
Tra'Mayne, what do you think a couple of those true freshmen that you had on defense today, Holiday, Wright, kind of making plays right from the start? What's your impression of those guys?
I mean, we've been knowing that all camp that them guys can play. I mean, you always have a little nervous when you have the young guys out there, but we have confidence in our young players. I mean, and we appreciate them. We tell them, I mean, when you go out there, nobody's different. I mean, we're all college football players. We all do the same thing, and we feel we work harder than anybody. So, I mean, we have young guys that's ready to step up. We're proud of them.
BJ, you guys had the great first drive, go down and obviously score the touchdown, then you bogged down for a little while. Was that NAU's adjustments? Did you guys maybe just kind of not get into a rhythm after that?
Yeah, that was a couple misreads on my part, that I wasn't too happy with. I'll take the blame for that. There's a couple of throws I should have made earlier. The one to DJ on third down, I should have hit him earlier. That's just me maybe being a little nervous. That's not going to happen again. We're going to get in the film room. We're going to get on the practice field, and we'll change that. We'll fix that.
BJ, what did you see as the play developed on your touchdown run?
Well, we checked to a play because we thought they were in a certain coverage. We thought they were in man. We were trying to get a win route, trying to have somebody win and throw it over the top, and they disguised it beautifully, and they went to two high safeties, and they dropped everybody out. So after I took my third step, on my drop, I go, okay, well, this is not what I was expecting, and the hole was wide open, and I just took it, and I saw it part, the two safeties, and I wasn't going to be denied getting in the end zone.
BJ, you said that you were never officially told that you're the quarterback. So tell me kind of how you're feeling now as far as went through the game, you're kind of the starting quarterback now. Tell me the sense of relief, or how that feels now that the process is kind of behind you and moving forward.
I'm happy to get the win. That's the most important thing. But my job isn't safe because I got this win. I'm gonna have to work hard every week. We're gonna watch the film and see some of the mistakes that I made. But I can't be relaxed because I won my first start, and I'm not going to be. I didn't do all the things right that I wanted to do. So I'm gonna come out next week we're gonna work hard, and I'm gonna have a better performance than I had today.
Daniel, Coach Rod mentioned that he and him had known for a while that he wasn't going to play. As a senior guy at his position, did you watch after a little bit more this week or last week to make sure spirits were good and he was still in a good mood, or did you not have to do that?
Well, yeah, that's a good thing about the Dean. He's a cheerful guy. If anybody knows him knows that. You don't really have to heighten Kadeem's moods too often. But I think the whole team's going to be happy to have him back. This is going to give us another threat on offense to, win games. So I think everybody's excited.
Anything else for these guys? We'll be in with the second round here shortly.
Thank you.